What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Man, I heard something, man, that really troubled me, man. It really, really did trouble me, man. Dang, Reepah, man. What's going on, Reepah Rell, man? Reepah Rell, released, man, a clip from an interview or a blog it was. I had my headphones on, so. And in it, man, he was just saying how, like, when he see Ben Swayze and a couple more people, he gonna put hands on them, man. He not mad that, he said he not mad that they had him losing in an up-and-coming tournament that's gonna take place. And he don't care where it's at. He's smashing them on sight. He putting hands on them on sight. Him and his niggas ready, whatever. He don't care about the battles. He don't care if URL don't book him no more. Reepah, no. No, brother. No. Because regardless of what, man, here's the thing. If you got a problem with somebody, don't do it in your place of business. Don't do it at your place of work. That's not right to smack. That's not right for the URL. That's not right for the other battle rappers that's there. You don't have to mess up your event. You don't have to mess up your event. You don't have to do that type of stuff, man. That's your place of business. And you was hired to actually do a service. And whatever you agreed to, bro, as a man, complete the task that's at hand, man. Complete the task that's at hand. Now, I can't tell you what to do and what not to do because I don't understand or know what was your motives or the intent behind the statements you made pertaining to putting hands on Ben Swayze. And regardless to, like I can only say when it comes to Ben Swayze, the guy who I know, he a stand-up solid person. To me. That don't mean because he's solid and stand up to me, he probably like that with everybody. That don't mean that, you know. But whatever it is, Reepah saying you seem mad about the situation. Now you already know, Reepah, I rock with you. Me and you had a little roasting session thing going back and forth. And for those who don't know, man, Reepah Rell, man, he used to wear the Reepah half face, one white, one black. And he do a good Battle Truth impersonation. If y'all ain't never seen it, he do a good Battle Truth impersonation. And we did a little roasting session against each other before. He seemed to be a cool stand-up guy, which also remind me, Reepah, go back to the paint. Don't let nobody look. That's your look. Go back to the paint, because you know, with the half face. Because let me tell you something. When you hit your mark, because that's what's going to end up happening. You're gonna have one of them breakout battles, and it's gonna position and put you somewhere, and that's part of your look, bro. And ain't too many people got that. Just incorporate that and just make it better. But on some real stuff, bro, you better than that, man. Please don't allow this stuff, man, to get you to the point where you're willing to jeopardize your life and freedom. Please don't, man. Because the internet is full of things you're not going to like. And as long as you decide to take the limelight and become somebody of importance, whether big or small, when it comes to this internet, you're going to have people that say things about you you're not going to like. And as a wise man, it wouldn't be smart for you to want to fight and attack everybody that has something to say about you, and you actually really mean it. No, you don't want to do that, little bro. You better than that. You better than that. You know, I don't know what's going on. But I also say this to you, Ben. You heard what he said. I'm pretty sure somebody sent you the messages. As a man, if that man felt you wronged him as a man, I think it would just be right if you just apologize as a man. That's not a sign of weakness. That's a sign of strength. When you're able to acknowledge where you went wrong at and where you might be in error to the point that you can understand why this man feeling the way that he feel. And rather gaining an enemy, gain a brother, man. Same thing with you, Reepah, man. Thaw the brother out, man. Thaw the brother out, man. And again, you don't want to bring this stuff to your place of business, man. You probably don't care about battle rap. I get that, little bro. But at the same time, when you give it opportunities and chances, you got to make them count for you, brother. So please humble yourself, man, and try not to let this stuff get the best of you, man. You got to have thick skin. If you could sit in a battle rapper face while he calling you all type of degrading names and all this stuff, even though you may say, well, it's a job, I got paid for this, some internet stuff, but it's still the same thing, brother. Because you can't be real sometimes. You got to be real all the time. So either you accept it or you don't. There's no such thing as saying, well, I'm accept her doing this to me, but I'm not going to accept somebody else doing it to me. No. Because when you have respect and self of yourself and things like that, what happens is you already know that you're not going to stand for certain things no matter who it is. No matter who it is. And if this the case, then I understand. But what I'm trying to tell you, if it was to happen, don't do it at no event. Don't mess up them people money like that. You see they got these contracts going on with caffeine and all that. And don't miss your opportunity and chance and shot, bro. You got potential. You may not be as hot as a lot of the top tier people is that people grown to love and use as their favorites. You got to learn how to win the people over, bro. You have to learn how to win the people over to make that power shift and gravitate towards you. But you're going to meet some haters on the way. What makes you a real man is when you're able to look over it, man, because they can talk and say what they want. If they didn't put their hands on you, no big deal. No big deal, because it's going to happen. You know, we can't stop it. Just like the devil influence and work with people's mind, you know what I'm saying? To put the thought in their head to press a button against you to make you react, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. But what makes you a survivor and a wise, smart person is when those things are happening and being brought to the forefront behind hating and things like that, try to humble yourself. And I know it's easier said than done. We tend to always have the right advice to give others, but don't use it ourselves, man. And like I said, the message is first for the messenger before it's given to somebody else. And I receive it and I use it. And all I'm saying, little bro, man, is be mindful, be wise, man. Please don't mess yourself up like that, man. It ain't worth it at all. It ain't worth it at all. And this your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber to the channel. Join my Patreon if you're not a member of the Patreon. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Click the link in the description box. Join my Patreon and know every time I'm dropping on YouTube, I'm also dropping on the Patreon.